Wow, I just learned that there's a different way I can cite the video. I didn't know that. Pushed the button and it started. This is Genesis 22 to 24 that we're doing, day 19. And as you can hear, my voice is still not very strong, so I'm going to do my best to be heard here. This is an incredible story of Abraham and Isaac. Incredible on so many different levels. So here we have Isaac, the promise, the one who was given to Abraham so late in Abraham's life. Abraham waited so long for this. The son had been promised for so long, absolutely precious to Abraham, and he is the seed of the promise of what God had given to him. And God turns around and tells him to sacrifice him. Now, nowhere in history has God ever asked for human sacrifice. In fact, he detests human sacrifice, and yet in this case, he demands a human sacrifice from Abraham. Abraham loves Isaac, but he has been developing in his relationship with the Lord. He has been gaining in knowledge of the Lord. He's been receiving revelation. And there's something here that Abraham just trusts God. He just trusts him. And we can hear it in his reply to Isaac when Isaac turns around and says, "Dad, like, I see the firewood, but where's the lamb?" And Abraham turns around and he says, "The Lord will provide. The Lord will provide." Because he knew that the Lord was going to come through. He just absolutely knew it. And he went to the end of the matter. He went right to the end of the matter. Got the knife ready, everything. And there had to be a trust relationship here with Isaac as well, because Isaac isn't a little boy. Do the math, and you'll see that Isaac Isaac would have been able to fight his father at this point in time, but he allowed his father to tie him up and put him on this altar. And sure enough, at the last possible moment, the Lord said enough and provided the ram for the sacrifice. Just an amazing story, that Abraham would trust the Lord right to the end of the matter. A lot of us fail in this kind of faith. We can go so far, but if the Lord doesn't respond, then long before we get to the brink, we'll try to find our own solutions for things. We'll panic, we'll cry out, we'll scream, we'll holler. Will run about like a chicken with his head cut off. But here, Abraham went right to the edge of the cliff, right to the brink, with it, trusting the Lord. And this is a sort of relationship that we're supposed to have, and it's a real challenge to me. This is the relationship that we're supposed to have, where we just don't doubt, where we trust. Where we trust when the Lord asks us because the Lord asks us for our treasures. And if we're listening to him, we'll hear him say, "I want this, I want this, I want this." And sometimes we pretend not to hear him. And sometimes we only go so far and then we take it back. And in this case, right to the brink. Come on, you gotta admire that. Stand and applaud Abraham. You can pick on the faults of Abraham if you want, but I want to admire the man for something that many of us fall short of, and that's this level of faith where he just trusted the Lord even with his most prized treasure, which is his son. Just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And if you're not in all of this, maybe you've heard it too many times. Maybe you read it through too quickly. Maybe you didn't consider it. Maybe you didn't apply it to your own life. And where we fall short. Now, where we fall short is not a place to beat ourselves up. It's to recognize that, hey, I need to get deeper. I need to grow more. I need to grow more. I need to know more of the Lord. I need greater revelation so I can love Him more, so I can trust Him more, so I can go further more. So you guys be blessed today. Be encouraged. Be engaged. Let's make a difference out there. God bless.